Welcome everyone, Komakala here. This is Defiance. Defiance is a MMO, third-person shooter, that is on all three major systems. We're talking PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. Yes, that's right, an MMO has come to the consoles. I understand there have been some other MMOs that made brief appearances, but yeah, this is the first one that I'm aware of that's on all three at the same time. There will also be a TV show airing on Sci-Fi, and I will be doing the episode tie-ins that tie into the TV show and the game. I'll be doing some of those every single week, but I'll be putting those in a different playlist. Anyways, let's go ahead, jump into character creation, and get started with this game.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to
You're
do.
dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Arc-Tech.
Alleged Arc-Tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Arc core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
No problem, Cap.
You too.
Alright. Now this is where we come in. We actually have our own character creation. There are two races that you can pick to play as. We have the humans and the Arathians. Now, I want to try to have sort of real names or whatever. And for the life of me, I could not come up with a name for an Arathian. So I will be rolling a human male. You have several different origins. Now the main thing is this just changes what your starting weapons will be and your starting armor. Beyond that, there is no difference in the classes or anything of that nature. So I could pick any one of these and end up having the exact same playstyle. Now I've decided that I would like to play as a survivalist. I really enjoy the sniper rifle. I've been playing with it a lot in all the alpha and the betas that I've been playing in. The archetype just selects what your face kind of looks like from the beginning. I think that's good. We're going to continue on in. A lot of people miss some of these settings because there are other options up here at the top, and they completely miss them. Let's see, skin color. I would like it if there was something slightly in between the two of those. Slightly darker, not quite as pale. That's fine. I guess, well, I didn't try any of these others. No, it just gets darker as you go over further. Bone structure. There's not a whole lot of difference between these. I think I did 3. Let's actually spin him a little bit. It looks like a decent nose, I guess. We will go with actually probably 4. It looks a little silly. 2's fine. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with this, so bear with me. Trying to remember. Yeah, I liked 6. And eyebrows, we went with 4. Hairstyle was, I think, 6. 8, no, 6. And facial hair, I don't think I had any facial hair. There's a lot of different hairstyles. I suppose I should just show them off. Actually, no, I went with this one. Yeah, I will be doing this hair color. Yeah, 6 is fine. We'll jump in here. Tattoos, I did not put any tattoos on him. I've already made this character. I've already played through a bunch of the game, and I realized I was recording through the wrong sound card. Blemishes, there was, yeah, that's the blemish I like. Some of the face paint's really cool. He has like the Braveheart thing going on there. Ultimately, I go with no face paint. Now, I had a name thought up. Completely forgot it. So, I'm going to type in... I just thought of that again. It's not the name I used before, but that's okay. Hopefully, it is available.
Now, Arcunner.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in!
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. Hull integrity compromised. Initiating evacuation sequence.
We're going down!
Hull integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2...
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Dako, you're alive. Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? You need help? Help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Alright. So you start out at level 10. Leveling in this game is a little bit different than some others. Every time you fill up the experience bar, which is there at the bottom of the screen, you actually gain 10 levels. May seem like a lot, but this game actually has over, well, at launch it has 5,000 potential levels. And there's talk that they may increase it later. So let's get started with the first mission. This is Ego. We're going to do a recovery mission.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up.
Alright.
Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I placed a marker on our map where we'll find some. Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield. The shields are running. We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
Oh, I can't go that way.
According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
Alright, so the location I'm looking for is over here. I started to head into an area which is reserved for the final part of the tutorial. I've really been enjoying this game. It's not for everybody. Some people will not like it. I am going to have a little bit of latency issues because I'm uploading to YouTube right now. And that sucks a little bit.
Nothing beats the accuracy and range of a sniper rifle. One well-aimed shot could mean the end of an enemy. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
Alright, heading over to get a grenade. It's okay, it's not great. I've run through this tutorial, I don't know, 10 times now? It's getting a little boring. But I wanted to include everything for you guys so you can see.
This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it. I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
Yeah.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers.
Ego powers are what sort of...
First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated. I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy. The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks. Good work. You'll need to choose an ego power for me to integrate.
We'll do that in a moment. Ego powers are kind of what you would say could be your class. So I've used all the ego powers, and the one that I tend to use the most is Overcharge. But I think this time, because I'm going to be using a survivalist type build and try to use a sniper rifle, I'm going to be going with Cloak. One of the cool things about this...
Stealth is the best power for surprise and subtlety.
One of the cool things about this is as you unlock stuff, it unlocks everything next to it.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Oh no, we better help her.
When you earn enough points and everything, you can actually unlock the entire ego grid and unlock all 4 powers. Use them on the same character. So there's no need to re-roll characters if you don't want to. Or you just be like me and make a stupid mistake and end up re-rolling because of that. Yeah, you can see a little bit of latency. Who would have thought? It's normally not this bad, but because I'm uploading, it is. Where is he?
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, you can forget about finding any survivors.
Oh, I missed.
The ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do. Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map, but we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode!
This is funny watching the latency. The lag issues.
That thing's about to blow! Let's get out of here! Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Ark Hunter.
And that's the tutorial. Now you're dumped into the world, essentially free to do pretty much whatever you want. The majority of what you can do is missions. There's also time trials, which are little races that you do on ATVs. Some of the time trials are actually in cars, but most of them are on ATVs. There's hot shots, where you're given a gun with a certain amount of ammo, and you have to use that weapon to kill as many people as you can within the time limit. This is a common issue. Unfortunately, I didn't have it the last time I was playing this. But anyways, in addition to the hot shots, there's all sorts of little competitive things. There's also PvP. I'm not really big into PvP, but I may venture into it later. And then at some point in time, I'll actually be releasing videos that give little tips and tricks, like oh, this sucks. In order to get a certain achievement, yeah, I got disconnected at a really crappy time. Guess servers are down, at least for me. I'm gonna cut here. I was planning on cutting anyways when I got into the actual world, and I was gonna retrieve all of my pre-order bonus items. But anyways, servers are down. It's unfortunate. Happens a lot on launch day. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Tune to the next part where I'll continue on with the next main storyline mission. I'll see you then.